Hey guys, Chris with Dragon Systems here. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at a couple of items I picked up today. The first one is the Corsair Dark Core Pro RGB SE. This is pretty much the highest end Corsair mouse. There's a couple of them in the same price range. This I think is the newest one and the one that I wanted to give a try. A friend of mine recommended this mouse. He's been happy with his, and I've got two gaming systems. One of them I have set up with a Razer setup. The one that I do more work on, more typing, stuff like that, I have set up with the Razer setup. I like the Razer keyboard, the Huntsman Elite, better for typing. And then I have the one that I do most of my gaming on set up with the Corsair K95 because I prefer the Corsair for gaming. And I kind of wanted to have matching high-end mice for the two. So the high-end Corsair mouse for the Corsair K95 and the high-end Razer mouse for the Razer Huntsman Elite. So the mouse I'm using right now is the I think that one. They both had Corsairs before. I think that one was the Saber RGB. You know, there was a few features that I liked, and this kind of had some similar ones. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. This is not going to be a super in-depth, cover every single angle and facet of the product. This is going to be kind of a quick, how it feels in my hand, looking at a few features, the things that I like, the things that are there that I bought it for. So let's get into this. So first, we are going to, and I actually have not opened this yet, so we are going to open it. Trying to do this without damaging the packaging because I might end up using the packaging again for another video I'm doing. What? Oh. Wait, what is going on here? Ah, there we go. There we are. Boom. And boom. Okay. So that should open right up. Ah, come on. There we go. Looks like it opens like that. And it pulls right out. So let's set that off to the side. So it looks like we've got our cable. Looks like it's actually a really nice USB-C cable. I wonder where I can get more of those. Okay, what else we got here? So it looks like it is kind of complicated. Let's see. So I can figure this out. Open. Maybe I have to want to destroy it if I don't have to. Oh, maybe it. Is that what it does? It's freaking origami. Dang it, Corsair. Oh, there we go. Okay. So opens. So there's the mouse. Kind of a nice matte feel to it. Let's see if I can get my that's the one I have right now. I kind of like that. Has kind of a weird texture. I would describe the feeling of the texture as matte. It's kind of a weird. I bet it'll hold up well to usage, though. It feels like it's a plastic texture, so it's not that that soft touch rubber that. Who uses that? That's Logitech. Gosh, I hate soft touch rubber. The stuff self-destructs. I hate that stuff. It feels great when you first get it, but it puts kind of a guaranteed, maximum lifespan on the product. So there's that. Looks like we've got some sort of something extra. Oh, it looks like maybe. Oh, okay. So this pops off. So it's got a little piece of plastic on the bottom here. So I think that, okay, yeah, so that pops off. And you can pop in. So they're magnetic too. That's kind of cool. And they stay on well. They're not loose. They're magnet, but they're tightly magnetized. I kind of like that. That's That's impressive. Okay. So that's that alien spaceship look that the thing has in pictures. Otherwise, it just has a standard like that. I'll probably use it with the embellishment piece on it to start with, and then if I want the feel of a normal, I mean, it gives you something to rest. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to quite, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to have to use that for a little while. So then, like I said, it comes with, it's actually a fairly high quality USB-C cable. It looks like it's the kind I like. I like the ones that are, so some of them are kind of rubbery up here, and the plug moves in the thing, and then some of them are like this, where the plastic of the end piece is molded around it, and it's like molded into the plastic of the end piece. That's the kind I like. They just seem to hold up better. The other style, the tip seems to be easy to break. So let's see, what else does this come with? Just our basic user guide. Another basic, some safety compliance nonsense going on. And what do we got here? Maybe we got foreign languages. Yeah, we got, looks like Russian, Chinese, Russian, something else, and a couple other something else's. Japanese, maybe Korean, something like that. So there's all that. It does come with little USB receiver. Just one of the mini style. Be careful not to lose that. I wonder if it's got a, doesn't look like it does. Some of them have a thing to insert it into, but it looks like this one, unless it was under that. Oh, okay, it is. Cool. Huh. I suspected it might on something this expensive. So, if you're not using it and it's not connected to your computer, that piece that comes off, there's a little space to nestle your receiver into right there. Ha! That's awesome. That makes me kind of happy. It's an expensive mouse, so, and I'm gonna guess that they're not like say the Logitech unifying ones where you can reprogram them, or just any random one, which we've all had so many Logitech stuff for so long now. They've had those unifying style ones around for like 10 years now or something, so you can reprogram those. Usually these gaming mice are a very specific dongle. So let's plug this in. I'm gonna grab a laptop. I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna grab a laptop and I'm guessing it's partly charged already, but let's see here. So here is a gaming laptop. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm gonna guess, like I said, that this thing is, set this all off to the side. Get that all out of my way. Make sure I don't kill myself with this razor blade. Okay, so I'm going to make a wild guess that this is just going to plug in and work. Let's do the further one. Probably going to need a mouse pad, but we're going to test here. I'm curious. Some mice aren't advertised with it, but actually work surprisingly well on glass, and some do not. We're going to... Wait, what do we got going on here? That one. Okay, so this is definitely... This is not your mouse if you want to use it on glass. I think Logitech still has the corner on that market. Let's where did I put? Let's just use this one. So definitely wants a mouse pad. So one of the things that I like about this, I use my mouse. I mean, you guys have seen me do a lot of videos with Fortnite. I never really was a Fortnite player, but I have kind of become a de facto Fortnite player just because of how much video I do. One of my biggest things is, see if I can show it in the video. Yeah, you can see it in the picture here. So this has, see those lights? So that's up and down DPI. Let's see. Interesting. Looks like the lowest DPI setting is still pretty high. I'll have to tune that. That's all available in the software. It's pretty much, I'm not going to pull up the software. This isn't a review on the software. Pretty much every single mid-level and up gaming mouse has configurable DPI settings in the software now. It's a pretty much standard feature. My biggest complaint, though, is when you have, let's say you have like 5 different DPI settings, and you only have one DPI switch button. You have to cycle them. You have to rotate through the whole setup, which is actually my one complaint about my, you see that in the video? So I've got a monitor over there I look at to see if it's getting in the video fine. So this is the mid-range version of the Razer Basilisk. This is the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed, I think. And that's my biggest complaint with this, is it's got this one button on the top for cycling through the DPI settings. I just, it's not very convenient if say you're in Fortnite and you suddenly need to go from aiming accuracy to just normal movement, where you might want to be able to move the mouse faster, and then suddenly you want to be able to aim faster. I guess some mice have an instant aim button at the thumb. I don't like that. I like being able to quickly on the fly go up and down with my DPI settings, and that's actually probably the only real pet peeve I have about gaming mice, is that up and down DPI function. I want that. I need that. I believe the Razer Basilisk Ultimate has 2 of them, and is they actually had, I was thinking about getting a Basilisk Ultimate and this, but I can't justify spending $240 in a single day on mice. I just, you know, I got to get one, play with it for a while, and then go to the next one. Let's see what else I like about this. It is heavy. It is a noticeably heavier mouse than the Basilisk X Hyperspeed. I think it has, I thought it was supposed to have weights in it somewhere. I don't know, though. But it's definitely a mid to heavier mouse, and I do like that. I like something that feels substantial in my hand. The RGB accents are pretty cool. I guess we're going to find out in usage over the next couple of days how that affects battery life. I wonder if it has a... I wouldn't be surprised if one of these... You could probably set one of these RGB lights as a battery meter. Green for good battery, red for bad battery. Let's also... where did we set... cable. So let's kill the wireless feature. So we'll take that. Take that. How was that set up? That one. You always remember to put these in here, guys. If you get lazy on it and you think I'll just remember to do it later and then you forget, bam, you are done. Your stuff is gone. Okay, so let's plug in. Man, I really like the feel of this cable. I'm going to go on eBay and see if I can find more of these. I really dig this. It's actually a really high quality cable. It's a little big on the end. I'm not a huge fan of having that much. Problem with ones that are this big is that's a fairly substantial amount of force that you can put on it. So it definitely, it wouldn't be hard to break. This is a really substantial cable. So my guess is in this case, it would destroy your port, not the cable. Okay, so let's do this. I'm guessing this is just going to come right on. Yeah, that's what it did. Okay. So, it works well. So, to be honest, so well, it's on there for 2 reasons. One is for the charge. Oh, okay, cool. So it's got, so that light right there is charging indicator. So other than charging, I mean, I think the main reason to make the mouse itself work as a USB wired is there's a lot of people out there that aren't sold on wireless gaming mice. I know there's traditionally there's always been a certain level of what's the word? I don't know, latency, and people have complained about that. I've used enough of these now. I've used this. I've got a couple year old. Still recording? Good. I've got a couple year old Logitech. It's like a G600, 601, 03. I can never remember. They have so many different models, but and I've had good luck with that. I've had good luck with the Razer as far as function in game, and I'm not seeing a real downside to these high performance wireless mice. But that's what that's on there for, is so that all of those people that wouldn't buy your mouse if it wasn't wired, yeah, they have both. And it's if you are that person, it's kind of cool because then you can toss it in your laptop bag, whatever. Anyway, though, that's all I'm going to go over with this. Like I said, this is actually a lot more in depth than I was planning on going. I wasn't planning on pulling out a computer with this, but I hope this is kind of a good, quick. You know, this is what it comes with. This is what it's got, and this is what it's going to feel like initially to use. So I hope everybody finds this interesting and informative, and thanks for watching the video.